and hi everyone. So today I am going to discuss on the Shariah Audit exercise of Islamic Financial Institutions, specifically in Malaysia. As far as everyone is concerned, Malaysia has become the Islamic financial hub in the world, where the growth of Islamic finance in Malaysia has increased rapidly, and we can see that most Islamic financial institutions are offering better service and are improving their products year by year. So part of this contribution is led by the Central Bank of Malaysia, or BNM. The Shariah Audit and Compliance of BNM has established a few frameworks that we can see these Islamic banks or Islamic financial institutions are using these days for their operations. Okay, so the Shariah Governance Framework issued by BNM effectively from January 2011. The framework outlines the expectations of BNM towards IFIs, and this Shariah governance structure are the main guidelines for financial institutions in relating to Shariah audit. Okay, so what is Shariah audit actually? In order for Islamic banks or Islamic financial institutions to function properly, they need to be audited year by year, or sometimes quarterly within a year, to maintain the proper financial practices that are being practiced in the institution. Okay, so what is the Shariah Governance Framework of BNM? It is actually a periodical assessment, okay, conducted from time to time, as mentioned before. Okay, that is to provide an independent assessment and objective assurance designed to add value and improve the degree of compliance in relation to IFIs. Okay, so the IFIs need to do their business operations with the main objective of ensuring a very sound and effective internal control system for Sharia compliance. Okay, that is why Sharia audit is very important for the compliance part to function properly. Okay, so this is the main framework that is issued by BNM. Okay, we can see that most of the Islamic financial institutions, they use these frameworks to draw or draft their own guidelines based on these frameworks in order for them to function properly. Okay, most Islamic banks or Islamic financial institutions in Malaysia, they face this audit issue, but how they overcome this issue within the institution is very crucial. Okay, so based on BNM, the Sharia Governance Framework within the Sharia audit function is to direct the reporting line of the audit committee to the board, and also it is expected to have a dotted line of reporting towards the Sharia committee. The Sharia committee members is the external members. Okay, they are the external members that are appointed by the bank. Okay, so other than Sharia committee, there is also the Sharia auditor, that is part of the external party that are being appointed by the bank. Okay, so for example, we can see that in the practices of a few example of banks in Malaysia, like RHB Bank, RHB Islamic, and later we can see Maybank, where the ex-CEO of RHB, Datuk Khairul Saleh, he has established these key strategies within the group, from the time he was appointed in 2013 until 2022, where he has issued his resignation. RHB has become one of the top Islamic banks in Malaysia. And another example is that we can see Maybank Islamic, where Maybank has been one of the top banks in Malaysia, and their position as the number one Islamic bank in Malaysia has never been threatened. Okay, one of the key part is that the exercise within the group is very crucial. The Shariah Audit exercise, Shariah compliance exercise is very strict and very compliant, where they cannot miss any mistake be made by anyone. The simplest mistake is never be considered. Okay, so we can see that the Islamic financial institutions are very crucial in ensuring that the Sharia compliance of the institution function properly. Okay, so with that explanation, I hope the audience will learn something, and thank you till we meet again.